sinking further. How much deeper till I breathe the sea? Stop treading water. Amalgamation of everything you wished I'd be. What's wrong with this picture? They belong to.
What is up, my shredheads? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a ride and review of the Super 73 RX. So in this review, we're going to be going over the electronics and the bike components, but this is going to be my 1 year later review with this bike. I put over 3,000 miles on my Super 73 RX altogether between my first and second bike. As you guys know, my first bike, I had a bad motor on it, broke on me. They sent me another V1 motor. And I ended up selling that bike after 1,000 or 2,000 miles of riding. And then I ended up getting this bike, and they ended up sending me a bike with a broken frame, unfortunately. But they finally sent me a good Super 73, and I did find a new love ever since I added that second battery on there. I took the battery off for you guys for the review and everything, but we're gonna be doing all the speed tests, hill climbs, and tests like that for this video. But first, we're gonna do a little overview of the bike. Let's check it out. So right here, we have a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery. You can take it off by using a little key in here and it's sliding it back so you can charge it on or off the bike, which is awesome. And the Super 73 RX frame is made out of aluminum alloy. And you guys remember where the frame broke on me last time, right here? They welded a little piece of aluminum right there and a piece of aluminum right here also. So the new Super 73 RXs that are getting shipped now are gonna be upgraded with that. And the other thing that I did notice on this newer generation of Super 73 RX is these wires are a little bit thicker going to the controller. So the price of the Super 73 RX right now is $34.95. But if you wanna save $100 off, check out that link right down below. If the Super 73 isn't for you, check out all those other links down below. There might be a bike you like. The total weight of the Super 73 RX is 81.7 pounds. And right up here, guys, we have a DNM inverted coil suspension. So it's an adjustable fork, which is pretty awesome. You can change the rebound to fast and slow, and you can also change the preload for somebody that's a little bit heavier or somebody that's smaller. The gearing is a 1-speed 16-tooth rear cog, and the cranks are Lasco forged aluminum alloy, 125 millimeter in length, 36-tooth steel chainring with alloy bash guards. The pedals are aluminum alloy with pins extra wide, and the headset is an integrated 1 1/8 straight triple clamp with bump stops. The stem is a billet top clamp aluminum alloy, 22 millimeter clamp diameter, 90-degree adjustable range. The handlebar is a BMX style high-rise aluminum alloy, 200 millimeter rise, 10-degree back sweep, 700 millimeters in length. So these are Tektro Dorado hydraulic disc brakes with a 203 millimeter front rotor and a 180 millimeter rear rotor. And we have 4-finger Tektro levers with motor inhibitors and adjustable reach. And these grips, they're rubber locking black grips. They're nice and grippy, they're easy to use, but I want to change these to something more ergonomic. The original saddle it comes with is a banana seat saddle, 17 inches in length, 2 inches thick, and it's leather. But that's the first upgrade you're gonna want to do to this bike is get this seat from OC Cafe Racer. It is a game changer from their original stock seat. And right here, guys, we have Badger all-terrain tires, 20 by 4.5 on the fronts and 20 by 5 on the rear. And right here, guys, we have a rear mount kickstand, integrated Roxim Z4E Elite headlight, 600 lumen. This thing is really bright, guys. You just got to make sure to adjust the headlight and point it up a little bit, because sometimes when they do come shipped, they're pointing straight down at the ground. And back here, guys, we also have an integrated tail light, 5 LED brake activation. We have plastic fenders. These fenders actually don't work too well, so that might be something you might want to upgrade in the future. And down here, guys, we also have an integrated horn. The button's here, but I lost it, so I ended up covering it with a little bit of vinyl. Still works. The Super 73 RX comes with a 5 amp charger, so it's a fast charger, usually charges in around 4 hours. And back here, guys, we have a Super 73 geared hub motor. They don't tell you the brand. They tell you it's proprietary, but I think it's something out there. And if you guys know the brand that makes this, let me know down in the comments. The motor peak output is 1200 watts with a 2000 watt peak in unlimited mode. And right here, the display is a circular LCD fixed adjustable angle grayscale backlit display. And this bike is also driven by a cadence sensor, not a torque sensor. So the cadence means like it's more instantly when you hit the pedals. A torque sensor gives you what you push into it. We also have this nifty thumb throttle, and this bike also has an adjustable rear suspension. So you can also adjust the softness here and the rebound down here, just like in the front. So the estimated max range on this bike is 75 miles, but if you guys do want to see any range tests, check out all those videos down below. I did range tests between 1 and 5 pedal assists in all the different modes, and I did do like a 70-mile voyage. I'll stick it right above my head here so you guys can check out that video. All right guys, so let's get started on this review. We're going to go through all the modes, see what all the top speeds are. We're going to see what our favorite things are to do on this bike, like going through grass, hitting jumps, and doing little things like that. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started on the ride. So you turn on the bike right here on the side of the battery. The cool thing about Super 73 is that they do have their own app that connects the bike to your phone. So once you do get the bike, make sure you download the Super 73 app and update your bike first. To change the mode, make sure you go to your vehicle, and right here where it says mode selection, click mode selection and slide it all the way over to 4. Always make sure you save it. So mode 4 is your throttle is totally unlocked, but you're able to still go through all the different pedal assists. And just so you know guys, always go off your voltage on this bike. 54 volts is a full charge. What I remember with all the old range tests on this bike, it died around 38 to 37 volts. Never go off of the percentage indicator or that little mileage indicator that tells you how many miles is left on your range. Never go off by that. Always base it by your voltage. We're in mode 4 now. We're gonna see what the top speed is in mode 4. The one thing that I really didn't like when I first got this bike is the lower end torque. It was just not enough torque there. I was a little underwhelmed. We're hitting about 31.2 downhill, 31.6 on a flat. Another thing that's pretty cool about the Super 73 app is that you can use it as a GPS, like as a map app, and then it'll tell you the directions you're going on this little LCD screen. Let's see what mode 4 pedal assist gets us. All right, I'm getting no resistance in the pedals now at all. So now I'm ghost pedaling at 30.3 was the high, so we're going on a slight uphill. And just so you know guys, I do have the 10-speed kit I can throw on my bike. I just haven't done it yet. I'll probably do it before the end of summer. All right, let's see what mode 3 gets us. 28.7, pedal assist 3. All right, so now we're on pedal assist 2, and we hit 21 miles an hour as our top speed on pedal assist 2. Here we go in pedal assist 1. Let's see what our top speed is once we start reaching like the ghost pedaling. About 8 miles an hour on pedal assist 1, and we're on a flat right now. These are the modes in the app, not the pedal assist. This is different than what's in the app. So mode 1 is pedal assist only, up to 20 miles an hour. Class 2 is pedal assist and throttle up to 20 miles an hour. Class 3 is pedal assist only up to 28 miles an hour. Mode 4 is unlimited, which is what we are in right now and what I keep the bike in at all times. And that's full speed up to what we hit, like 31 miles an hour. Guys, one of the big things I love about this bike is how light and nimble it feels compared to my other e-bikes. This bike is just easier to whip around than anything else that I have. And another thing I love doing, riding through the grass. Yeah, this bike definitely handles really well through the grass. The suspension in the rear is nice and soft. I got it turned all the way to soft, and it feels great. The front suspension feels amazing. Like, I'm sitting down and barely feeling these bumps. I hear a helicopter. What is going on here? That's awesome. Oh, that's not awesome. Somebody got hurt. Some of you may remember this hill. So the one thing left to be desired on this bike is that lower end torque, but supposedly we're going to be getting a 20% lower end torque boost upgrade through the app, but I don't know when that's coming. I really hope that comes really soon, because all my other bikes really don't have too much of a hard time getting up this hill. So from a standstill, we're going to see if we can make it up this hill. There's like zero torque going on right now, guys. And that's it. That's all I could do. So now let's try to get like a little speed and then try to make it up that hill. All right. Oh, no. Yeah, guys, so that's the one thing that I'm really excited for to come, is that torque upgrade. If this is a 1200 watt motor to a 2000 watt peak, we should be able to tackle small hills like this easily. Hey guys, in the comments, let me know what you guys think about the Super 73 RX, or if you've had one for the last year, how's your Super 73 RX doing a year later, if you still have one of the original ones. Matt Geo, Matt freaking Geo. Wow, I can feel the freaking wind from the blades. That's awesome. That's so cool. So the bike is definitely a blast to ride. I definitely have found a newfound love for the bike after adding that second 20 amp hour battery. So this bike is definitely going to be a good bike for somebody that just got into college, that doesn't want to bring their car to college or anything, or if you live around a city or a beach town. The 20 amp hour battery does give you a lot of range on it. I have gotten 70 miles on it in mode 1, but that was a lot of pedaling. And with the frame, guys, you know, with me being in an accident with the Grinch and his frame broke on his RX, and then them sending me a broken frame on my newer bike, you know, all that is horrible. But you know, with them putting those new welds in there, you can tell that they're trying to do everything they can to make everything right and fix everything. But I definitely feel more confident in jumping this bike now with those new welded parts than I was before. So I'm definitely going to be jumping the bike to see how those welds hold up. I'm not going to be taking any crazy like 20 stair jumps or anything, but I'm definitely going to just keep riding it through the grass, hitting little jumps, jumping off curbs, and we'll see how the welds hold up. Bubbles! Yeah, you know it, you know it. This means we're close to the end of the video, guys. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed that short little video, short little review, the Super 73 RX 1 year later. But guys, I'm definitely happier with the bike 1 year later on the Super 73 RX, especially with all the upgrades they've done on the bike since the first generation of the RX, like the V3 motor, the reinforced frame, and also the thicker controller wiring. So a few things that I really love about the bike so far within the last year is the 20 amp hour battery range is amazing. As you can see from all those old videos I've had with the range test, nothing but amazing miles I've gotten on this battery. I also love the style, the look, the design of the bike. It's really awesome. I also love the top speed on this bike. 31 miles an hour is not bad at all, and having the torque at the higher end is pretty great. And a few things I don't like about the bike is the tires. The tires, I wish they were a little grippier. I've fallen a few times and gotten bloody. I even bent my crank arm on one of those falls, but I wish the tires were a little grippier. It feels like it's like really hard rubber and it's not like super grippy. And I also do wish we had that lower end speed. And the other thing I really didn't like about the bike is the OG seat. This is the upgraded extended seat from OC Cafe Racer. Best seat so far, guys. I'm definitely having a lot of fun on the RX. It's a nimble little beast. If you guys have been enjoying the content up until now, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and ringing that notification to be notified when I'm making videos. And again, if you want to support the channel, check out all those links down below. Link down there for $100 off Super 73 any model there. If this bike isn't for you, check out all those other links down below. There might be a bike you like. And are you ready for the moment of silence for the subscribe button? In 3, 2, 1, hit subscribe, heads down. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next super ride.